Happy Saturday. What's up? It's Randi White, and I'm running to be your Congresswoman in Maryland's 1st District. And I'm super excited to be sitting here and it be nice and chilly outside. The dog and I are hanging out on the porch, and I just wanted to say hi. I haven't shown my face in about a week or a little bit more, but life's, as I said on this week's episode of I'm Running with Randi White, which you can find on all podcast streaming apps. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Audible, YouTube Podcasts. I'm everywhere, so you can't miss me, and you don't need a subscription if you don't want to have one to listen. So here's the deal: life's, and sometimes my babies need just a little bit extra attention from me, and that's what it is. I'm running this as a real person. I'm just like you, and I'm balancing doing all of this for you and for my babies. This is about you, it's about them, it's about me, and we're gonna do what it do. Absolutely. So Saturdays, my Saturdays look pretty studious usually. I spend a lot of time making sure I'm up to date on all the headlines, and I choose what I want to talk about in the next week's podcast, which drops every Monday morning at 10. And then I start scripting. I start putting together my podcasts and segments, etc., etc. I'm a professional, 20 years, and a little bit of a perfectionist too, but don't tell anybody that. Today, I didn't do that. I went to the Worcester County Fair in Snow Hill, took my babies, took my cousins, and we went and had a good time. I love that there was no admission charge, and that the kids got to play games for free, and also they had a little punch cards where kids could get prizes. We did face painting, not me of course, but the kids did face painting. It was great. It was good. It was good fun, and I love that. I got to talk to a couple that are from Salisbury that came to Snow Hill as well, and they were having a great time, so shout out to them. Found out that one of them's the lacrosse coach at Salisbury University, and that's awesome because I love lacrosse. Did you know that about me? If not, you know that about me now. And it was really awesome to see one of my friends from high school who has a food truck out there with him and his brother and friend called Grateful Grub. Had the best bread pudding I've ever had in my life, and I don't like bread pudding. It was amazing. So if you see them out, go do that. I love so many of the people that I've grown up with have small businesses, and I can't wait to spend more time with them and help them out and work to make sure that they and you who have a small business are getting all the things that they need, the grants, the loans, everything available. I'm willing to fight for y'all because I want everybody to be in the green. I want everybody to win. And if there's something that you are having a problem with small businesses, we talked about that on this week's episode of the podcast. Make sure you reach out to me, randy4md@gmail.com. That's an email address. I know you know that, but you can email me and send me those questions and stuff. This week I will be down in Dorchester County. Yep, I will be in Cambridge on Tuesday with the Dorchester County Democratic Central Committee from 5 to 6 p.m. I'm going to put the address and everything in this caption, and you can come out, meet and greet me, and talk with folks, and grill me if you have to. It's all good. There's a lot of other stuff going on in Easton. I'll be there September 13th. There's going to be a crab feast at the American Legion, and I cannot wait. They asked me to be their special guest, and I obliged. And it wasn't just for the food. Really, it wasn't. I promise you it wasn't. But, if anybody wants to feed me, I'm always down. I don't eat much, so... So anyway, I wanted to take this time. I do have some studying to do so that I can get this podcast episode out to you Monday at 10 a.m. And, but I was glad that I was able to take this day. It was very rewarding. The kids loved it. I think they're still open tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow to talk to you about our Serenity Sundays, and maybe I'll get my butt up and I'll go to the Sharptown Carnival because I've been wanting an oyster sandwich so bad. There's a lot of stuff that happened in the news today and a lot of stuff that's very, very disturbing. And we will be covering it in the podcast episode. Whew. So I'm taking this time to center myself and woosah. And that's what you have to do before you go into overload, the sensory overload, the chaos overload. That's all done on purpose so that we can be apathetic. And I refuse to be apathetic. So I will take time to smile. I will take time to enjoy my family. I will take time to sit and watch my dog look over yonder. So be good. Make sure that you are tuned in, locked in with us on socials at Randy for MD everywhere. Also, randyformd.com. You can listen to the podcast there. Right there, check out all the social videos and make your donation because this is people powered. This is only run by you and I. This is truly grassroots. It's all about you and I, and that's how we move forward. $26 for change in 26, $260, $2,600, whatever you can give. We love you for that already and thank you in advance. You can make that donation at randyformd.com. I'm gonna enjoy this cool air for just a little bit. I felt a mosquito just bite me on my leg. Fantastic. All right, we're out. Love you so much, and we'll be back for Serenity Sundays tomorrow.